My guest James says his graduation party 3 years ago started out as a celebration, but his sister Kylie's husband Michael flew off the handle and picked a fight with him. The party ended with an ultimatum from the family asking Kylie to choose them or her husband. Well, she chose her husband. But now, after 3 years of silence, James is asking me to help them rekindle their relationship. Please tell me, why do you have a problem with your sister's husband?
So I'll take you back, tell you a little story. So I was the class of 2020, the COVID year. We didn't get to finish high school. We got cut off. And so we were having my graduation party down in North Carolina because of the COVID rules in New York. We couldn't really have that many people.
Of course.
So me and my buddies, we took a road trip down in North Carolina, started having the party or whatever. I wasn't there for this situation, but my grandmother, she was sitting on the steps and the kids were splashing. So my cousins asked my sister to tell the kids stop splashing around the grandmother, go to the other side of the pool. So they went to the other side of the pool, started splashing my cousins. So my cousins yelled at the kids or whatever, and my sister Kylie started screaming at my cousins. So Mike took it upon himself to do a belly flop right there in the pool and get my cousins wet and start all this drama. At that point, I'm sitting in the basement, and Kylie and my sister Heather come in. They start arguing a little bit, saying, you need to get control of Mike, do this, that, whatever. And I see Mike come down the stairs and get in my sister Heather's face, and I was like, I'm not having that.
Got it.
And we almost had an altercation, and my mom goes, you have an ultimatum. Either you leave with him right now, or you stay with your family.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much where...
So this wasn't just an ultimatum between you two as well. This is other family members. It sounds like
Yeah.
your mom had this as well.
Yeah.
Why do you feel as if there should be an ultimatum?
Just from the stuff I've heard from, what this guy has done, this is, his 5th marriage. There's an 18 years age gap between them.
Okay. Not my place to judge. I'm just writing down the facts that you said. So you all are clear that you don't want Mike around?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you realize that he is a part of your family now, though?
I don't recognize him as a family member.
Okay. I understand that you don't recognize him as one, but he's with your sister.
Legally, yes, he is family, but...
How does this make Kylie feel from is she upset by this?
I would hope so. I haven't spoken to her within the past 3 years, so I really have no idea.
So it's been 3 years of no communication with your sister. How does that make you feel?
It feels like crap. We bond over not having our father in our life. He just was not a good father, and it just I don't know, I feel like I lost my big sister over this.
Got it. Do you think you're right in this matter?
Yeah, I just have my sister's best interest at heart. That's all I want, is the best for my sister, and I'm her only full-blood brother. I feel like it's a duty of mine. It's like a job. I have to.
Got it. So what do you want to happen today?
I just want to reconnect with her, but have a relationship with her without Mike involved.
Okay, I understand. Well, listen, everyone, before we meet Michael, take a look at what he had to say about the situation.
So here's the thing. I've been married to Kylie for 5 years now, but her family doesn't accept me. I'm their family, whether they like it or not, and I'm not going to put up with them talking behind my back about me, disrespecting me, and whatever else they need to say about me. They can say it to my face. First off, I've done more for her than anybody's done for her in her life.
Yeah? More than my grandfather?
Now you're going to bring that up too?
Yeah.
I don't know anybody in the
family.
family. I never got to know anybody in the family.
He was an emotional wreck. She was
Nobody
an emotional
gave me a
wreck
chance to know anybody in the family. So how am I supposed to know anybody?
How many times did you come over for dinner? How many times we played Uno?
Because I was invited.
You were.
3 times?
Yeah. That's not good enough? We accepted you, right? Right at first, until you did the right?
Until I did what? I defended my daughter and my niece.
No, you're sitting there calling my cousins. Are you serious?
I never said that. Who said I said that?
I have the text to prove it.
Because I'm sticking up for my daughter and my niece. I'm allowed to do that to my family.
Not to splash in the pool. That you don't need to take it upon yourself to go belly splash next to my cousins out of pity.
Because it's a pool party.
No, it wasn't. It was my graduation party. Just because there's a pool there doesn't make it a pool party.
Nice. Listen, nice to meet you, Michael. Okay, take a seat for me, because I hear what you had to say. I understand now. So I need to know, what's your version of what happened at the party? Because y'all started getting to it.
Basically, we were there for his graduation party, something I was invited to. The cousins were in the pool, lounging in the pool, just laying there in the pool, not doing anything, not splashing or anything. My daughter and my niece wanted to go play in the pool, so they were jumping in. The other cousins that were in the pool got annoyed because they got splashed and they got wet. So words were exchanged between the cousins and my daughter and my niece. So, of course, I stepped up and I had to say something. They were basically told they're not allowed to play in the pool. Things got heated because I said something. So my wife pulled me aside and tried to talk about it.
The pool happened. The words got heated because that's where the issue is. It's not even just about the pool. It's about the exchange of words that happened once you're out there.
And the escalation from
the
it.
escalation.
Yes.
So you feel like, what from your point of view, do you feel like you didn't say anything? Because he's saying now that like you got aggressive in his sister's face, that you were drinking a lot. From your point of view, is that what happened?
I got approached by his sister yelling at me because I had opened my mouth and said something. So yes, maybe alcohol was a little bit of a factor.
I'm sure Kylie came up
Words
to you.
got exchanged, everyone got heated, and it escalated from there.
Did you ever apologize for that?
That day?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
After
He
the
apologized
fact.
by calling my cousin.
Is that
I have the proof of
it?
it.
No, sir. I wrote long messages to my mother-in-law and my father-in-law explaining the situation.
What about me?
explaining
It
what had
was
happened.
my graduation party. Shouldn't I deserve an apology? No?
Do you feel like you owed him an apology? And I'm not judging you or not. I'm asking you, do you from your point of view?
Right now, today, yes, I do feel that I do owe him an apology for that. That
Okay.
day, no, I didn't because things were escalated.
How does it make you feel that you're not invited?
Sad, unwanted because of the past that I had that has been squashed between my wife and I, and we've worked through our problems, and we're still married to this day.
What was it that you did that one time
I cheated on her.
you cheated?
How many times, though? Just once?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think that's true, but go ahead, lie.
You don't think it's true. You don't know who I am. You don't.
Dude,
all
this
you
is your
hear
fifth
is
marriage.
through the grapevine.
This is your
No, it's
fifth
not.
marriage.
Is this your fifth marriage?
No, it's not.
What marriage is this?
4.
Your fourth marriage.
Oh,
Do you feel for Kylie that she's in this position?
I do very much.
In what way?
It hurts every day. 1, for the mistake that I made. 2, that she has to get invited to family events and she has to choose.
Are you not in her ear, though, when she makes those decisions not to show up to our grandmother's funeral or her niece's sweet 16?
I
No?
told her
Do
to
you-
go.
Then why didn't she come?
You have to ask her that question.
So
I am with my wife for 5 years now. We have worked out our problems. And everyone's holding a grudge against me because of something that happened 4.5 years ago.
So what is, because I understand that at a pool party, things got escalated because everyone's drinking, words got exchanged, but you said you apologized. You also did admit that you cheated and that could have hurt Kylie's family because they were probably involved in that understanding. But I don't understand what could make them so scared, and I'm going to use the word scared, that they wouldn't want to have you around or invite you around.
My point of view from the whole thing is the toxic relationship she was in before.
Okay.
I'm assuming they're scared from that, from what she
Dude,
went
you
through
guys got
from that
married
past
within
relationship.
3 months of knowing each other.
Oh.
That's insane. I don't know who does that.
So you all knew each other for 3 months before you got married.
Correct.
So the family didn't know you at all.
No.
Got it. I understand now. All right, so I think it's time that we meet Kylie right now. Please, everyone, welcome Kylie to the show. Does it bother you that they won't forgive him?
It does, but I've learned to live with it.
How long were y'all together before he cheated?
It actually happened shortly after we got together, correct?
Yes, correct.
So you're together for 3 months. You got married.
We got married together 7 months because we got together in October, we got married in May. He cheated on me in April.
Okay. And when that happened, you told your family?
I didn't find out until a year later,
So you found out after the pool party or before?
before.
Before.
It was a couple months before.
And you told your family?
I did. I talked to my sister about it.
Got it. Okay. How long have you two been married again? 5 years?
Yes.
Okay. Makes sense here. Listen, we have Kylie and James' sister, Heather, who also was involved in this argument at the party. And I want to hear what she has to say. So everyone, please welcome Heather to the show. Hey, Heather, thanks for being here. So please tell me, what is your view on Michael?
He's very impersonable, kind of like, you know, he has this tough guy exterior, like, don't mess with me instantly. It's hard to joke or to tell if he's joking with you, almost like somebody has done him so wrong that he's afraid to laugh and just have a good time and
which
like
is
let
true.
loose.
Mike,
It's
how do you
true.
feel?
It's very true.
Yeah. Heather, what's your relationship like with Kylie?
We're best friends.
Still
We
to this
talk
day?
almost.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there was that hiccup when the whole party happened. It probably about 8 months later, I would say that me and her kind of rekindled, but with restrictions. But we talk every single day. She's actually coming to visit me next weekend without Mike because that is a big problem, obviously.
So
And one of the reasons why.
even though you two are close, Heather, you won't accept Mike in your life either?
It's not that I won't accept him. It's just there's too much drama throughout the whole entire family that I have to choose wisely on my decisions to kind of make everybody happy
She
without
does this
causing
to
extra.
avoid conflict between me and Mike. She doesn't want us to run into each other at a family event and the same thing that happened at my graduation party.
Got it. But I'm still confused of why there is so much tension with the family and Mike when you all have only met him basically 1 or 2 or 3 times.
Well, I'm the baby of the family, the baby boy.
And Heather
You
is-
try to fight the baby
Yes,
boy of the
yes.
family, nobody's gonna want you around.
Other than the tension that the family has with Mike, how do you feel about him?
I hated him for a while. I hate the fact that like I can't have a good relationship with both my siblings. I always have to pick and choose.
So you hate him because of the division he's caused, but has he done anything to you to make you hate him?
No, it's really that hate is more like things that I know that he's done to my sister. But again, I've tried my hardest not to judge. And at some point, I have to judge.
Got it. Okay. Well, listen, I know how to get to this really quickly. So the first thing is like, we got to back up because at the beginning of this, we talked about the party, and I asked you if you apologized. You said you didn't because at the time. Can you
He
give him
didn't
that apology
apologize.
right now?
I mean, I can. I mean, it's been, what, 4 years now.
Doesn't matter how much time.
I do apologize for what happened that day. Yes, we were all drinking. I shouldn't have stood up. I shouldn't have opened my mouth. But again, I was defending my daughter and my niece at the time.
I feel like everyone was at fault that day.
Honestly, I've been thinking about it, apologizing, because I did apologize to my in-laws, your mom and
There was no apology. It was literally everything everyone else did wrong, and I didn't even get an apology at all.
So would you
At
be
all.
willing to apologize to Heather as well?
I do apologize for everything that's happened. I mean that sincerely. Kylie and I are still married, and like I said before, I'm not going anywhere.
Did you say
This
that
is
for the
us.
first 3 wives?
And
Hold on. You said he didn't apologize, and he apologized to you. He's apologized to your sister now.
this is
So
what
I'm
I mean.
giving-
It's no matter what
I'm
I
here,
say.
that's why I'm going to navigate it with you.
I respect the apology of what he's saying.
You expect the
I don't
apology.
accept it though. I can't
You don't
personally
accept
accept it on my morals,
James.
everything. I just can't.
Heather, do you accept the apology?
Yes.
Good. So look, you got one person.
Thank you.
I do believe that if she said that the parents didn't get a proper apology, I think no matter what, you both have your sides. You were in their home, and out of respect, I think it's just to go back and say, I apologize for being in your home and causing conflict. I understand exactly what you're feeling. You have 2 sisters that you love dearly, and because you didn't have a father in the home, you took on the protective mode early on.
Yep.
Correct?
Correct.
And so you stepped up and you did what you thought was right in the moment. But at the end of the day, your sister made a choice and she has to protect herself. Unfortunately, she's trying to let you know that she's a grown woman that's going to protect herself. But yet you're like, shoot, I want to protect you. I want to be here for you.
Yeah.
And that's all that happened here. Can you understand that your brother was trying to do what he could
I do.
to
I
protect you?
100% do understand that, and I get
So
that.
you got to talk to him.
You know,
I love
And
you,
in the
brother.
same-
I love
I
you,
do
brother,
love you.
And I'm not going to walk out on you.
I will never walk away from you.
There you go.
I
So
get
in this
that.
situation, all you had to say was, hold on, no, baby, you did wrong. Come talk to my family.
Yeah.
Brother, quiet down. Don't ever let this family get broken again for years
Yeah.
over something that is let me tell you something. This is stupid.
It was.
Let me tell y'all that point blank. Stupid as hell. Your feelings weren't stupid.
Yeah.
The situation that has arose from this is what's stupid. So you got your work to do?
Correct.
You got your work to do?
Yes.
And you got your work to release, right?
Yeah.
All right. Y'all gonna be all right? Good luck, okay?
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Hold up. Where are you going? I know you want to watch more Karamo, so click here to subscribe and click here to watch more so we can keep talking and growing, friends. I love you.